Hi, welcome back to my channel, and today we're opening our first Hunt to Killer box, and here it is. So Hunt to Killer box is a subscription box that you do every month, and they'll send you clues, and each month is a different episode. So each episode goes towards a larger story that I believe are 12 episodes long, so a year long, and then they do a new story the next year. So whenever you're finished with your 12th box, you'll move to a new one. But I just got my first episode of the first one that they're doing, and I'm not sure if the different, seasons, as you call them, are go off of one another or not, but I just got my first one, so that's what we'll be opening today, and it's all revolving around a serial killer. So you are kind of the detective in this story, and you get all the clues that you need to solve the case. So we'll open that today. So we'll get started. Oh, okay. So there is this manila envelope, and it says it's from the Listening Friends of America in Maryland. Okay, open it. Oh wow, there's a lot of stuff in here. Okay. So there's this picture of the swan. Don't know what that's for. A little paper cup that they put ketchup in. Looks like this is a constellation for September 23rd, October 8th, and October 23rd. There's looks like a newspaper article with stuff marked out from July 10th, 2016, and it's titled Sinkhole Highlights Challenges of Preventing Detecting Infrastructure Failings. That's what it looks like. And then we have a letter from the Listening Friends of America. And it says, Dear listening friend, thank you for joining our community and welcome to Listening Friends of America. We at LFOA are excited and grateful to have you in our community. We appreciate all of our volunteers' support for the thousands of isolated men and women living in prisons, hospitals, hospices, and psychiatric wards across the country. As you know, many people, through whatever circumstances live their lives without any available shoulder to cry on or friend to confide in. You will provide an immeasurable emotional support for someone with a story to tell and no one to listen. So I guess we're now part of a community where people are pen pals or something. So because we also were given this, and it says friend. Oh, it's already opened. Dun dun dun. Okay, I'm opening it now. Oh, okay, so it's like nice paper and it's typewritten. If you can see, and it says, Dear friend, I first and foremost wish to express my gratitude to you for agreeing to receive my letters. Strangely, though we have not yet met, I feel a friendship growing between us with every keystroke. I do not address you as a friend in reverence to our intermediaries, but rather because I see you already in this light. It can be difficult to be alone. The click and ding of this machine is not unlike the slow and irregular beating of a weary heart. If only I was allowed a pen. So I guess the letters have to be typewritten. I can only assume that by your apparent interest in what a forgotten old man may write to you that you are of a curious nature. I won't read the whole thing, but it says at the bottom his name is John William James. And as we know, 3-word names, 3 names, usually mean serial killer. Oh, here we go. He talks about the thrill of the hunt and that sort of thing. And he ends it with, will you help dig me out? So that's kind of weird, but we will continue opening it. I think that's everything out of there. And then there's some more stuff in the actual box. I think this is all relating to the box itself. Oh, I dropped something. Ooh, a pin. Is that everything on there? Yeah. Okay, so it says...
That's part of it or not.
You never know what could be a clue. It says, welcome to the hunt. Hunt a Killer is interactive story. It's like a TV show you can touch. The game can be played alone, with a small team, or with thousands of individuals across the globe. After receiving the first episode, you're now part of the Hunt a Killer universe. How to play. Getting started may seem a bit overwhelming, but concentrating your efforts in the following areas will help. Analysis. A good place is to begin is to read everything. Read through it again. Is there anything that seems out of place? Anything that doesn't make sense? Identifying inconsistencies will help focus your investigation. Objectives. Examine the items within the package. Every detail contributes to the investigation. Could the objects have multiple meanings? Research. Get the most out of your Hunt a Killer experience. You will need to perform some outside research. Don't worry, all research items are rooted within the package. Be on the lookout for scientific, literary, and historical connections. Physical interaction/tools. Don't be afraid to play around with the items. Turn them upside down, stack them on top of each other, hold them up to a light. You may be surprised how much you can learn from a new perspective. Most packages will contain tools delivered outside of the story. Example, a flashlight. These tools are meant to inspire physical interaction with the package contents. Oh, he turned on light to see. Did you do the envelope? I'll try the envelope with the friend on it. See anything on that? I was thinking maybe they'd send like one of those things that they do fingerprints for, because he had to lick the envelope, you know? Okay. But do we know he's the serial killer yet? No. Try and spot codes and puzzles throughout each package. Take notes. Your first episode contains a journal to take notes on. Solving the cases. Each Hunt a Killer season, there's a lot going on. Okay. As you progress through each episode, smaller cases will pop up. Oh, okay, so there's even cases within the overall case. And for smaller cases, a character might reveal something. Pieces from multiple packages might tie together. And then there's rabbit holes, so like some things might not even be important. Spoilers may exist, so don't go online about it if you don't want a spoiler. And if you need helps, there's forums. So, yeah. And then they also sent this journal. So, here it is. It's quite nice. It's got like a leather front to it, and then there's like a little pin holder, and it's just blank with lined pages inside. So they sent you this for you to take notes on, which it says is good to do. And then I showed you the little pin, but I can show the swan again. They sent that. So they sent a lot of stuff in this first one. Oh! I didn't even see this. Wow. What is it? Looks like it's just like a piece of plastic taped on there. Is it? It kind of looks like a mic. You know, like they put little mics. I mean, I don't think it's a mic, but like it looks kind, or like a, or like that thing that you put a tag on clothes, like whenever you get it from a store. I don't know. Need to do some further investigation. And then Mom found this. Not quite sure what this is yet. It's like cardboard. Is there anything else that we missed?
I don't know what this is.
Oh yeah,
That's
and then
the
this is like the
part.
interesting one.
Take
I feel like
some
this
time.
is gonna, yeah. This is a code for something. We're not quite sure yet though, but yeah, that's the first box. It's got, oh, okay, and they also sent this. I'm thinking this is something that you're supposed to write down the items that you got, maybe to keep track of them, and then it gives you your verify your things, and then our password. But I won't show that because it's just for me. But it's got like, you're supposed to verify it online to make sure that you got the right things, or I guess maybe there's like a inventory, you can keep track of everything online. So yeah, that's our first one. I'll keep you guys updated on maybe what we find out. Hey guys, so I just wanted to do a quick update. Me and my mom went through our first box for I think about an hour tonight and just went over everything. I was just going to show you some of the things that we found just during our first hour. So we went through the constellation map, we went through the article from the Boston Sun, looked it up online, that sort of thing. And then there was a couple other things that we found, but we had a lot of fun, y'all. You should, if you find these things enjoyable, if you like mysteries, if you like solving things, puzzles, you would love this. We've only been doing it for about an hour, and my mom said, I don't want to wait another month for the next one to come out because it's just so fun and you feel like you're the detective and you have something to solve. I really enjoyed it. I knew I'd find it fun, but this is just really fun. I really like it a lot. So if you enjoy mysteries, you would really love this. You've got to give it a try. I know there are a bunch of codes out there that can get you a discount, but you should definitely give it a try. Thanks for watching. Listen to her squeal. I have to start